Imagine this: you walk into a hotel lobby thinking you know what you paid for. But behind the polite smiles, clean sheets, and free breakfast signs, there's a whole playbook of hotel tactics happening just under your nose. Tricks you were never meant to notice, secrets designed to make you spend more, settle for less, and feel like you're in control when really, you're not. Welcome to the Smart Traveler Files. Today, you're about to learn 15 hotel tricks you were never meant to know. Before we begin, if you've ever felt overcharged by a hotel, found mysterious fees on your bill, or just want to travel smarter, you're in the right place. This channel uncovers insider tactics from hotels, airports, restaurants, and more. So hit that subscribe button and let's upgrade your travel game for good. 1. The free upgrade that isn't free. You arrive early, and the receptionist smiles and says, "We've given you a better room at no extra charge." Sounds great, right? But what they don't tell you is that this upgrade may be to a room closer to the elevator, meaning more noise. Or with a partial view that's technically better on paper, but actually worse in person. Why? Because once you're in that room, you're less likely to complain. Plus, any future upgrade requests might be denied since they've already given you one. 2. Dynamic room pricing. Hotel prices aren't fixed. They fluctuate depending on how many people are browsing, what time of day it is, and even what device you're using. Ever notice how prices rise when you keep checking the same hotel? That's not your imagination. Some booking engines track your IP address and browsing behavior. The solution? Use incognito mode, switch devices, or even use a VPN set to another country to see lower rates. 3. The welcome drink distraction. You know that nice gesture where you're offered a welcome drink at check-in. That's not just hospitality, it's psychology. While you sip that juice or champagne, your attention is diverted. This is when the receptionist can slip in upsells, additional charges, or skim over details like resort fees. You're relaxed, your guard is down, and suddenly that free bottle of water in the room costs $8. For the minibar sensor trap. Some hotels have minibars with weight sensors. You don't even have to consume an item, just lifting it can trigger a charge. These sensors detect movement and automatically bill your account, even if you put the item back seconds later. Always check the minibar terms in your room. And if in doubt, call the front desk and ask them to disable the minibar at check-in. 5. The illusion of clean. Just because your room smells like lemon doesn't mean it's clean. Many hotels use scent marketing to create the feeling of cleanliness. But things like TV remotes, light switches, and even the bedspread might not be sanitized between guests. Bring disinfectant wipes and don't assume anything you touch is sterile. Pro tip: the remote is often the dirtiest item in the room. 6. Strategic room placement. Ever wonder why you were given the room right next to the ice machine or the staff service elevator? That's no accident. Hotels keep their better rooms quiet corners, higher floors, better views for loyal members or higher-paying guests. If you booked a discounted rate, you're more likely to end up in a less desirable room unless you ask specifically during check-in. 7. Late checkout fee traps. You ask for a late checkout and the receptionist says, "Sure, that's no problem." What they often don't say, there's a $50 fee added to your bill unless you're a loyalty member. Always clarify, is there a fee for that? And get it in writing if possible. Hidden fees are a major source of hotel profit. 8. Wi-Fi tiers that throttle you. Many hotels advertise free Wi-Fi, but provide painfully slow speeds enough to check email, but not stream or video call. Then they upsell you to premium Wi-Fi for a daily fee. But here's the trick. Some hotels lift Wi-Fi speed caps at night when fewer users are online. Try heavy usage later in the evening, or better yet, bring a travel router to create your own secure hotspot. 9. Fake room photos. The photos on booking sites aren't always what they seem. Wide-angle lenses, Photoshop, and selective lighting make rooms look far bigger and better than they actually are. Check user-uploaded photos on review platforms like TripAdvisor or Google before booking. And if your room looks nothing like what you saw online, don't hesitate to request a different one. 10. The full hotel lie. Ever tried to switch rooms and been told the hotel is fully booked? Sometimes that's true, but often, it's a tactic to avoid accommodating your request. Hotels keep a few rooms off the market for VIPs or emergency situations. If you're told the hotel is full, ask, "Are you at 100% occupancy?" Or are their rooms being held for operational use? That simple question shows you know the game. 11. Loyalty programs that reward ... nothing. Not all loyalty programs are created equal. Some only offer rewards after multiple expensive stays, and the exclusive perks aren't that exclusive. Late checkout, better rooms, or welcome gifts might sound enticing, but read the fine print. Often, you only get benefits if you book directly, and even then, availability may be limited. 12. The key card myth. That scary rumor that your hotel key card contains your credit card info. It's false, but here's what is true: some hotels deactivate your key card right at checkout time, down to the minute. So if you try to return to your room 5 minutes past checkout to grab your bags, you might be locked out. Always ask for a grace period or a backup key if you plan to linger. 13. Fake concierge recommendations. You ask the concierge for a good restaurant. They smile and suggest a place just 5 minutes away. What they don't say is that they earn a commission for sending guests there. Some hotels have deals with tourist trap eateries or overpriced services. Cross-check recommendations online and don't be afraid to ask, do you receive compensation for referrals? 14. The resort fee scam. A $25 to $50 daily charge that covers amenities like the gym, pool towels, or coffee. Even if you don't use them, these fees aren't always disclosed upfront, especially on third-party booking sites. Before booking, scroll to the fine print, and once you arrive, ask for a breakdown of exactly what the resort fee includes. In some cases, you can even ask for it to be waived, especially if services are closed. 15. The breakfast illusion. Free continental breakfast sounds good. But many hotels limit portions, hours, or quality. Some only offer carbs, bagels, toast, cereal with no protein options unless you pay for an upgrade. Others charge extra for coffee refills or fresh juice. Read reviews beforehand, and don't assume included means good. Still with me? These hotel tricks are just the beginning. In segment 2, we'll go even deeper, learning how to reverse engineer booking algorithms, trigger room upgrades without asking, and the ultimate hack that hotel managers hope you never learn. If you're finding this helpful, consider subscribing right now and dropping a comment below. What's the worst hotel trick you've ever experienced? So now that you know the most common hotel tricks, let's flip the script. Because knowledge alone isn't power, applied knowledge is. In this segment, you'll learn how to outmaneuver the system, trigger upgrades without asking, and book smarter than most people ever will. Let's start at the beginning, the booking. Most travelers rely on big booking platforms, but here's the twist: those platforms don't always show the cheapest options. Why are hotels pay commission fees to be featured? That means they might offer better rates or perks on their own website. Use aggregator sites to compare prices, but always check the hotel's direct site before finalizing. You might find a better deal, or at least get a free breakfast thrown in. Now, here's a real hack. Book at the last minute during the right hours. Hotels begin adjusting rates heavily between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. local time, especially if they haven't filled their rooms. If you're flexible, wait until that window. Use apps like Hotel Tonight or even Google's Deals tab. And if you're already nearby, call the front desk directly and ask, do you have any last-minute specials tonight? You'd be surprised how often they say yes. Next up, the upgrade game. Don't beg, don't act entitled. Instead, use this phrase at check-in: is there any room type available that might offer more comfort or space just for today? That subtle phrasing gives them room to help you without committing to an upgrade. And the best part, if they can give it for free, they usually will. Especially if you're polite, dress decently, and arrive during a less busy time. Mondays and Tuesdays before noon are golden. Another silent strategy: email the hotel 48 hours before your stay. Mention you're celebrating something small, a work milestone, a reunion, a personal achievement. Not a lie, just a detail. Add this line: looking forward to a relaxing experience. Any extra touch to make it memorable would be appreciated. This sets you apart from other guests who just show up. It costs you nothing, but can lead to champagne, chocolates, or even a better room. Let's talk loyalty, but not in the traditional sense. You don't have to be a platinum elite to benefit. Many hotels have soft perks for repeat guests even without formal status. If you're staying at the same chain or property again, mention it. Say, I really enjoyed my last stay here, hoping this visit will be just as great. People remember compliments, and hospitality staff are more likely to help someone who makes them feel appreciated. Now, let's address early check-in and late check-out, the two battlegrounds of every traveler. Instead of simply asking, try positioning. Would it be possible to check in a bit earlier? Totally understand if not. Just thought I'd ask. Tone is everything. The magic combo is politeness plus flexibility. And if they say yes, thank them twice, once verbally, once in a review. That's courtesy. Speaking of timing, avoid peak check-in times. If you arrive between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., you're more likely to get the leftover rooms. Aim for noon or after 7 p.m. Why? By then, they know what's still available and have more leeway to give you better rooms. Let's shift to handling problems. If your room is noisy, dirty, or not as expected, don't just demand a change. Walk to the front desk and say, I just checked in and noticed a few things that might affect the stay. Can we take a look together at some alternatives? Now you're collaborative, not confrontational. Hotels want smooth operations. If you present the problem as if you're helping them avoid a complaint, they'll often go above and beyond. Another rarely used technique: ask for a room on the quiet side of the building. It signals that you care about rest, not views or status. Those rooms are usually better insulated, farther from elevators, and sometimes even upgraded by default. Now, if you're booking far in advance, consider this. Call 2 days before arrival and recheck the rate. If it's dropped, ask them to match it. Some hotels will reprice your stay without penalty, especially if they know you're watching. Let's not forget Wi-Fi traps. Always ask the receptionist, is there a preferred login for faster service? They'll often give you the employee or VIP login if you just ask confidently. It's a quiet trick, but effective. Still with me? One final, powerful move: offer feedback before you leave. Don't wait for the email survey. At checkout, say, thank you, the stay was good. If it helps, the air conditioning in room 412 made a weird noise. Thought you'd want to know. That tells them to things. You're observant, and you're not a complainer, you're a contributor. That's the kind of guest they want to see again. And when they do, they'll treat you differently. If this helped you think differently about hotels, make sure you subscribe and drop a comment. Which of these strategies will you try first? And what's one hotel move that worked for you others should know about? In the next video, we lines break down how to actually spot a 5-star hotel faking its ratings and how to book luxury for less. Stay smart, travel smarter.